Okay, so there will be, he says, should not upgrade our codes. Why? Because he can create problems for us, and so he might get up and he might start condemning our action. So it's better that we all kill him also. For all the rest, they'll take suggestion as a cat lapse. And about the rest of them, that is, there were other people also, no? So he says, and the rest of them, they will be as obedient as a cat. You know, you must have seen a cat lapping milk, right? You give some milk to the cat and the cat will start licking it. So he says that the rest of them will just take in any story which we will narrate to them, right? They will take everything as easily as a cat licks milk. Means they will agree to us as readily as a cat licks milk. They'll tell the clock to any business that we said befits the hour, and they will carry any of our orders. They will obey all our instructions. Whatever we'll tell them, they will very quietly do, and they will very quietly obey us, except this Gonzalo. This Gonzalo is the only person who can create problems for us. The rest of the people who were in their group, they will be very obedient to us, and they will definitely not create any problem for us. They'll be very obedient, and so it's better that we just kill Gonzalo also along with King Alonso. Sebastian, thy case, dear friend, shall be my president. So Sebastian says, your case will be my precedent. Precedent means example. So your case will act as my example. Means I will do the same you did long ago. Whatever you did 12 years ago, I will repeat the same. Right? I will follow your example, and I will also kill my brother. As thou gottest Milan, I shall come by Naples. As you got control over Milan, so I will get control over Naples after murdering my brother. Draw thy sword. So let's draw our swords. One stroke shall free thee from the tribute which thou payest. And what will Antonio get in return? You remember he was supposed to pay annual tribute. Every year he was supposed to pay a certain sum of money to the king of Naples. So Sebastian promises him that once he helps him in murdering King Alonso and Gonzalo, what will happen? He will be freed from that tribute. He will no longer have to pay that annual tribute. So Antonio will get this gift. Shall free thee of the tribute which thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee. And I, the king of Naples, will always love you, my friend Antonio, and you will no longer have to pay that annual sum of money which you are paying currently to King Alonso. Antonio, draw together. So Antonio says that let's draw our swords together. Antonio will kill Alonso and Antonio will kill King Alonso, and Sebastian will kill Gonzalo. And when I rear my hand, do you the like to fall it on Gonzalo. Rear my hand means when I raise my hand. When I lift my hand, you also lift your hand, and your hand will fall on Gonzalo, and you will insert your sword or dagger or whatever weapon you are holding inside Gonzalo. Sebastian. Oh, but one word. So then Sebastian, he must have thought about something, and he says, yeah, but let's discuss something. I want to discuss something. I want to have a word with you. I want to talk to you about something. Now, please don't ask what that something was, because Shakespeare has not mentioned it, right? Sebastian just wants to have a word with Antonio. But before that, before we kill both of them, let's talk about something important. They converse apart, and then they move to one corner of the stage and they start conversing. They start talking. Re-enter Ariel invisible. And what happens in the meantime? When they were discussing, when they were talking to each other in one corner, Ariel entered the scene again, and Ariel was invisible to everyone, right? He was invisible to all the people who were present there. That is, only two of them were awake. That is Antonio and Sebastian. The rest were asleep. Ariel, my master through his art foresees the danger that you, his friend, are in. So he says that my master means Prospero. My master Prospero has foreseen, right, the danger. Foreseen means to know beforehand what will happen in future, right? To come to know beforehand about future. So he says that my master Prospero has already seen the danger that you, his friend. Who was his friend? Who is referred to as his friend in these lines? Gonzalo. You remember Gonzalo did a friendly act when Prospero was thrown out of the kingdom. Sorry, dukedom. What was the friendly act? He kept the essential goods, food, water, drinking water, some clothes, books, and other essential commodities. So his friend is referred to as Gonzalo, right? My master through his art foresees. So through his magic art, my master Prospero has foreseen the danger. My master Prospero has seen the danger which you, who is his friend, are in at the present moment, and sends me forth. And because my master has foreseen the danger, so he has sent me here. For else his project dies. Why? Because if you will die, then his project will fail. You remember, Prospero doesn't have any objective of killing anyone. He doesn't want any kind of bloodshed. His only objective is to teach them a lesson, to make them understand that whatever you did years ago was not the right thing to be done. Right? So he only wants them to realize their mistake. He doesn't have any intention to kill or to murder anyone. Otherwise, he could have done it very easily when they were in the sea by drowning their entire ship. But he didn't do that. So that is what Ariel says, or else his project dies. Or else his project dies means, or else his plans will fail. If you will die, if both of you will die, then what will happen? Then his plans will fail to keep them living. Because this is a part of his plan that all of you should be alive, especially Gonzalo. Prospero was indebted to Gonzalo. Sings in Gonzalo's ear. And so what does Ariel do to help them? Right? To make them aware of the danger which they were in, he starts singing in Gonzalo's ear. And what does he sing? While you here do snoring lie, open-eyed conspiracy, his time doth take. So he says, while you are lying here snoring, right? You are sleeping, you are in your deep sleep, you are fast asleep. While you are sleeping here, a great conspiracy is being hatched against you. Open-eyed conspiracy. Open-eyed conspiracy here means a great conspiracy is being hatched against you. His time doth take. So his time doth take means a great conspiracy is waiting to be fulfilled. If of life you keep a care. So if you care anything for your life, if your life is valuable to you, shake off slumber and beware. So then quickly get rid of your slumber, come out of your sleep, get up, awake and beware and become alert. Awake, awake. So this is the song which Ariel sings in Gonzalo's ears. Then let us both be sudden. So we don't know what they discussed. Then Antonio said to Sebastian, but we will have to be very quick, right? You know that they were discussing, they started discussing something in one corner. And so he said, but then let us both be sudden. But then we have to be very prompt and very quick in inserting our weapons inside them. That is inside Alonso and Gonzalo. Gonzalo waking. So when Gonzalo heard this song, see, two different things are being performed. Antonio and Sebastian in one corner of the stage, they are planning to kill Gonzalo and Alonso, and Ariel is also present there, because Ariel is invisible to everyone, so they don't realize the presence of Ariel, right? So Ariel is also present there and singing inside Gonzalo's ear. So Gonzalo waking. So Gonzalo got up all of a sudden. Now good angels preserve the king. So he says, oh, I pray that good angels, all the good angels of the heaven, may they preserve the king. Preserve the king means may they save the king. To Sebastian and Antonio. And then he looks at Sebastian and Antonio. Why? How now? Now just imagine both Sebastian and Antonio standing with their swords in their hands, right? Out of their scabbards. How will he feel? Right? In that attacking posture. They were about to attack. Now they said, let's be quick. We have to be very quick. So they were standing with their swords out of their scabbards and in that attacking posture. So he said, why? Oh no, man, what's up? What's wrong with you two? What are you two up to? So then he wakes up Alonso and he says, ho, awake. So then ho, awake means all of you get up. To Sebastian and Antonio. And then he again starts talking to Sebastian and Antonio. And he says, why are you drawn? Why are you drawn means why have you drawn your swords? Whereof this ghastly looking. And why are you looking so terrible? See, if you are inserting a sword or any weapon in any inside any person, you will not smile and do that, right? There won't be a pleasant smile on your face, right? Obviously, there will be a very ghastly, very terrible expression on your face, right? So that is what he says. Whereof this ghastly looking. Why are you people looking with such a terrible, with such a ghastly, with such a horrifying expression on your face? What are you people up to? Alonso waking. What's the matter? So by that time, Alonso also got up and he said, yes, what's the matter? What's wrong with you people? Sebastian, whilst we stood here securing your report, now they have to think of some excuse very quickly because they were almost caught red-handed with their swords in their hands, right? So he says, whilst we stood here securing your repose. Repose means sleep. Securing means guarding. While we were standing here, right, taking care of your security while you were fast asleep, while you were sleeping, even now we heard a hollow burst of bellowing. So then what happened? Hollow burst means we heard a loud roaring sound like bulls. So we heard the sound of bulls, bellowing sound of bulls, or rather lions, or we cannot be so specific about it. It might be either bulls or lions, right? So, but there was some roaring sound which we heard. That's not wake you. So you people didn't hear. Obviously, so they were asleep and there was no such sound. So that is why they are asking. They say that did not wake you. So you people didn't wake because of that sound, because of that roaring sound which both of us heard. I and Antonio heard. It struck my ears most terribly. Or it was such a violent, such a terrible, such a loud sound. You people didn't hear. Right? So Alonso says, I heard nothing. So Alonso said, no, I didn't hear anything. Antonio, oh, it was a din to fright a monstrous ear. So he said, din means sound. Normally an unpleasant one. So he says that it was a sound so terrible that even a monster would be frightened. It was such a terrible sound to make an earthquake, right? It was such a terrible sound that it can even make the earth shake. Earthquake is what? The shaking of the earth, right? So the sound was so great, the sound was so powerful that even the earth can also start shaking. Sure, it was the roar of the whole herd of lions. He says that I am very sure that it's not possible for one single lion to roar so loudly. There must have been a herd of lions, right? Responsible for making this sound. Alonso says, heard you this, Gonzalo? So now Alonso wants to ask that whether he was the only one who failed to hear that sound or there were other people also. So he just inquired from Gonzalo and he says, Gonzalo, did you hear any such kind of sound? So Gonzalo heard something else. And you know what Gonzalo heard? Gonzalo heard the singing of Ariel, right? Instead of any roaring sound of lions and bulls, he heard something else. So he will talk about that only. Gonzalo says, upon mine honor, sir, So it's the way we swear, right? Take an oath. So he says that upon mine honor, means I am swearing, sir, I heard a humming. I didn't hear any kind of roaring or billowing sound. I only heard the sound which was very similar to a humming sound, because what Ariel did was it came and it whispered. It was not singing loudly, right? It was humming in Gonzalo's ears. So, and that's a strange one too. And that humming sound was also not a normal one. It was a strange kind of humming which I heard, which did awake me. And I was awakened by that strange humming sound only. I shaked you, sir, and cried. And then what did I do? Because I got up on hearing that humming sound. So the next thing which I did was I waked you. I just awakened you from your sleep and shaked you, sir. So I shook you and I cried. Cried means he started shouting na, and so that everyone should get up. As mine eyes opened, I saw their weapons drawn. And the moment I opened my eyes, I saw these two people, that is Antonio and Sebastian, standing in front of me with their swords drawn. There was a noise. That's very. So verily means certain. So there was definitely some kind of a noise. I agree, right? I don't deny about the noise. It's best we stand up our guard. So they heard a roaring sound. I heard a humming sound. So it's for sure that there was some kind of a noise. That is certain. Verily means certain. So that is certain. That is for sure that there was definitely some kind of noise. And the best thing for us to do now is that we should be on guard. We should be alert, or that we quit this place. Or the other thing which we can do is either we should be alert, we should be on guard, or we should leave this place immediately. Quit means leave, or we should leave this place immediately. Let's draw our weapons, and for our safety, because we might be in danger, so let's draw our weapons. Let's take out our weapons. Alonso, lead off this ground and let's make further search for my poor son. Lead off means let's leave this place and let's continue with our search for our son, for my son Ferdinand. Gonzalo, heavens keep him from these beasts, for he is sure in the island. So Gonzalo says that may heavens, may the divine powers protect him from these wild beasts. Why is he saying so? Because Antonio and Sebastian said that they heard the sounds of bulls and lions. So Gonzalo says that may the heavens, may the gods in heaven protect him from these wild beasts. Wild beasts means wild animals. For I am sure that he is alive and he is on this island only. Alonso, lead away. So lead away means show me the way. See, a king doesn't start walking like this, right? Few of his servants and ministers, they walk in front of him, then few walk behind him, and he is someone who walks in the middle. So that is why he says that show me the way, right? Walk ahead, let's exit with others. And then he leaves the stage along with the other people. Ariel, Prospero, my lord shall know what I have done. So king, go safely on to seek thy son. He says, now Ariel says that I must go and I must tell my lord, I must go and I must tell my master Prospero, my lord was Prospero, what I have done, how I have performed his task, the task which he assigned to me. How did I perform? I need to go and report to my master, that is Prospero. And then he wishes for the king. He says, so king, go safely. Now king, you please go safely to on to seek thy son. On to seek thy son means in search of your son. Please go safely in search of your son. So with this we come to the end of Act 2, Scene 1.